Right, here we go. Viewer choice winner, Elementalist. I'm gonna play on normal. I might switch to veteran at some point just to demonstrate stuff. But for now, right, what we've got here, this is a fresh save slot. I don't have cloud saving turned on. I haven't had cloud saving turned on for years. To do this, your save game location probably going to be similar to mine. It's in, you go into documents, you go into my games, you will see Grim Dawn in there, and you will see a folder called save. If you rename that, I just rename it to whatever. I've got about 10 of them. You rename it, the game will create a new save folder once you start doing things. Right, so we will call this character, I was going to call it viewer's choice, but I'm not going to because I might do more of these. Right, elemental. No, elemental as anything, that'll do, right? And we'll do, I'm not going to do hardcore because the thing is, I want to do this as an ongoing series to show people how to level it up. If I do it on hardcore, which I probably prefer to, but if I do it on hardcore and mess up and die, I'm going to have to redo it all, and I can't be bothered. So I'm not doing it on hardcore. Apologies to everyone who thought that was going to be a hardcore leveling thing. It's not. What I'll do though, I'll keep showing you the number of deaths, and hopefully it'll stay as 0. Right, boom, here we go. And there she is. She's ready to rock. Now, what we're going to do, just bear with me for a second, and I will nip into Grimtools. I never do this. I never do Grimtools stuff in my guides. I think I've used it once, maybe for devotions thing, possibly, but yeah, hang on just a sec. Right, we're in Grimtools. I'm just going to show you quickly what I could do. There's a couple of things I could pick down. This is probably what we're going to end up doing, is get Demolitionist first and go straight for Blackwater Cocktail, and then right straight to Blackwater Cocktail, and then from that point on stick 2 points in the mastery, 1 point in there, 2 points in the mastery, 1 point in there, mastery, 1 point in there. I'm not going to bother with that. That's probably use that, recommended. It's good. Massive buff to the damage, but I like spamming it. There's no cooldown on it if you don't tick that. Right, once I get it up to 6, now at that point, that may or may not be level 10, I don't know. Right, so then I'll switch to, now what you could do, you could go, okay, so with the Shaman, because what I'll do with the Shaman, which is, I mean, arguably you could do this from the start, is rush straight up to Wind Devils. Now, what I'd probably want to do with these boys is, one thing is stick a damage constellation on them and then get up to this point. Now this is the one that you really need, which is the thing that lowers elemental resistance of anything that's around you. So you can whack that up, so it's like minus 30% elemental resistance. And then, so the elemental resistance is fire, cold and lightning, which is brilliant. So this thing will do more damage when they've got Wind Devils on. If you get right up to Agonizing Flames, you notice that's got a flat value, reduce target's resistances for 3 seconds. Now, obviously, I want to get to that eventually. The thing about flat value is you can only have it coming from one source. So say if you grab that, then what you don't want to go grabbing, say, that thing, because that does a flat value elemental resistance as well. So you can't have both. One of them would cancel the other out. I'm not sure exactly which one would cancel which out, but yeah, so you don't need that. Right, so that's what I'm going to do. Hopefully, let's get back into the game. Right, here we go. Straight in. I'll skip past the cutscene, which it will try and run because it's the first time I've been to the game. Boom! Welcome to Grim Dawn. Right. Now what I promised, what I'll try and do is I'll do this a little bit slower than normal, and I'll talk about options and stuff, and I'll say exactly what I'm doing. First thing I'm going to do is zoom out. I play zoomed out. It's up to you if you do that or not. This map is at its small size. It's got 3 options: big, sort of not there at all, and small. I'd always put it up a bit big so I can actually see what's going on. Talk to this guy. You don't have to, but here we go. Get the first quest. Talk to Bourbon and he'll say go to Burial Hill.
You're not looking to the bodies of the you will need.
You go up here, slightly rotate the map anti-clockwise, and you can pick the scrawled note up. Now, as I've said before, I think that's a feature. They just never bothered fixing it. Probably, oh, hang on a sec. Here we go. For the fallen. You tell him, mate. Level 2. Right. So I'm going to stick as many points in physique as I can. I'm going to pick Demolitionist first. And I'm going to rush straight up and grab Blackwater Cocktail. Give me some armour. Is that any good? It's better than what I've got. I'm going to go and get Francis's gun, because why not? I'm not going to... it's not going to be a gun build. I'm not doing a gun build. I'm going to do a caster. But for now, Francis's gun might be bad. Actually, this thing's not too bad. I wasn't going to pick Fire Strike up, but I might, and then I might get the points back later. Don't know. See how it goes. I want to get Blackwater Cocktail. Once I got Blackwater Cocktail, I won't need Fire Strike. Yeah. So Francis's gun is in here. If you want it. Oh, look at them all. Come here, mate. Have some of that. Right, so get the map up. Where we are, where I am rather, is I've come out of Devil's Crossing, that's where the rift is, straight up this path. If you go all the way up here, it's not that first house, it's the second house on the left. And there's Francis's body's always here. We've got some trouser upgrade and a note and a gun. Hopefully the note will get me up to level... Ooh, close. Right. Let's have that anyway. Fire down. What's that do? Vitality. Okay. Don't want physical convert to vitality particularly. Now I can shoot zombies. Level me up, zombie. Thank you. Right. Physique. And we've got Blackwater Cocktail. What I'll do with Blackwater Cocktail is I'll stick it on button 1 for now. And it spams. So you can just hold the button down and it just spams. And it will eat through my energy like nobody's business. Die bug, some scrap, get another book. Is that better than what I've got? Of course it is. I'm going to keep everything for now just to sell because, like I said, it's a fresh save. There's nothing in shared stash. There's no learned blueprints. So anything I can... Ooh, not bad. Can I even wear that? You put it straight on. See, that's alright. Oop. See, Blackwater Cocktail's got some good range on it. And just finish him off with a gun. Birdline jacket, any better than what I've got? Yep. As long as you don't go completely crazy with Blackwater Cocktail, it's alright. The energy's not going to be a problem. Big Evil's great sword up. Show you where that is just in case you want to mess about with that. That's here, that's that house there. So there's where Francis's gun is, that's where Hevel's greatsword is. There might be a block path, if so, find another way to it. And that's the hidden path quest. When I come to do that later, that's down here, but you need some dynamite. You need dynamite. How many do you need? 2. That's to do the hidden path quest, but I wouldn't recommend going in there until you're, I don't know, level 30 something, 20 something at the bare minimum, because you'll just get slaughtered. And make sure you've got plenty of poison resistance when you go in there. Ullman's axe is in here. Ullman's axe is on this body. There it is. So Hevel's is this two-hander, Ullman's is that little one, and that's... So that's where Francis's gun was, that's where Hevel's greatsword was, that's where the hidden path quest is down there, and that's where Ullman's axe is. Right, let's kill this boss. Like I said, I'm in normal, I'm not in veteran because it's just, they're too bullet spongy and it's a bit boring. If you want, in inverted commas, a challenge, by all means play on veteran. I wouldn't tell anyone don't play on veteran. What I'm saying is I'm not playing on veteran. I've played on veteran, it's fine, but we were doing a we were doing a 3-way multiplayer, Bam Games channel and Captain Noodle, and we did when you play multiplayer, you get more enemies and they're stronger and all sorts. It's harder anyway, and we did it on veteran, and some of the enemies were just total bullet sponges, and we were just laughing because it was taking so long to kill some of the most easy hero enemies. Oh, I got a bunch of decent stuff. I've got a Bone of Thunder. I'm hanging on to that actually, because the Wind Devil's a scale with player damage bonuses. I might use that. Right, stick that on. Oh, acid damage and health. I can't be bothered. That's not going to help me at all. Physique, defensive ability, yeah, fine. Let's go and get those other lore notes. Oh yeah, apologies. I know I always sound bored, don't I? Or sarcastic. I can't help it. It's just the way it is. I'm loving this. I mean, I've never played an Elementalist. I've never actually done that mastery combination of Demolitionist and Shaman. So what I'm doing now, 2 points in that, 1 point in that. See if I can keep my energy, mana regen, whatever, my spirit high enough to cope with spamming Blackwater Cocktail. Actually, let's just spam it for a bit and see how quickly you see. Yeah, energy goes down quite quickly, and then it comes back fairly slowly. Once I get into Act 2 and start getting some ghosts that drop ectoplasm, I'll be laughing. Right, let's go back and rescue this guy. Try and do this. There's a bloke over here. You can rescue him, but then you can't go and talk to him until you get the prison open, but that'll be in about 5 minutes with a bit of luck. Searing Ember. Right, see that component that just dropped? You put that, so I've got 2 of them, but oh, okay, level 5 in it. Okay, in a minute, I'm trying to get ahead of myself here. Yeah, I'm not going to stick with guns. Like I said, I'm going to do a caster build with Wind Devils, and that's all right. I don't know though. If I do both of them, it's going to be hard to know what I might do with that is, because that's got a cooldown on it, hasn't it? 3 seconds. Might stick 1 point in that just to have another constellation on the go. Put Fisher or something weird on it. So I'm doing a mishmash of. Okay, yeah. Once you've been there, you can just walk back to it. A mishmash of lightning and fire damage, and see how well that goes. Right, I've got to get as many ether. Okay, it's just zombies, no ether crystal. Have that zombie. Miss one. Anything? Oh, I've got some shoulder armor already. Nice. Okay. Hopefully I can wear it. Yeah. She stuck that straight on there. That's not bad actually. I've got, so I need boots, helmet, belt. Okay. A lot of the time, if you were doing any real mastery combo that had a Demolitionist, Blackwater Cocktail's decent. Although saying that, what a valuable lesson I learned by actually listening to people who comment on my videos. If you were doing a Purifier, it's probably worth starting with Inquisitor and then using Word of Pain instead. Depends what you like. Word of Pain's good for groups. Blackwater Cocktails becomes quite a decent nuke. And as long as you're economical with its use. Haha, I knew they were coming out. As long as you don't just massively spam it, it's not too much of an energy hog. Did I level up? Yeah, physique again, right. 2 points, 1 point. I think this is going to work out okay. I've done this before actually, I think it's probably going to work out alright. I did a pure Demolitionist, but they're just really squishy late game. It was alright. I mean, it's massive damage output with the Desolator gun that you get from Mammoth Resistance. Well, you don't get the gun from them, you get the blueprint, but you get the blueprint for Desolator gun from Mammoth Resistance. That's really, it's a really good gun. Right, Kyzogg, you can have some of this. Oh, chuck your stupid ether at me, mate. Try and stay in that fire. Oh, level 5. Oh, hang on a minute. Right. What I was going to do, I'll just show you this. You can follow me up here. You can get tired running. I was going to put the stick that on there. What you can also do with this now, you've got a fire blast. So if you didn't bother with Blackwater Cocktail, you've got this. That's from that Searing Ember. Look at that go. And then you can chuck those as well. Look at my energy. Yeah, see that was Searing Ember. Searing Ember's really good, that thing there. That fire blast. So what's Blackwater Cocktail claiming it's doing? 8 to 14 fire, 33 burn, whereas that thing's doing main hand damage, 82 to 94 fire, 174 burn. So at the moment I think that's better than what's that? Okay. Right, let's go and get my first shrine. A couple more crystals, that's not bad. Ah, I'm supposed to throw that. Yeah, combination of Blackwater Cocktail and that Fire Blast thing is pretty good, but it does rip through your energy. I'm going to go back and sell some stuff in a minute. Right, there we go. Oh, I got another ring. That's really good, actually. Have I got an amulet yet? No. Got a cold damage thing. There's a lightning damage thing. Lightning Nova. So you could use that as well. I think if I'd gone Shaman, I'd probably be use that. Demolitionist use that. Not that there's anything specifically buffing fire. Right, what I'm going to do with this. Now, I did a video on getting the first 6 shrines, and then I tested out a whole load of level, like tier 1 attack skills. There's one of them there. That's one. That's one. Where's the other ones? Where's the other tier 1 things? Tsunami, right, so that does lightning damage, cold and lightning. Do you know what? I might put that on Blackwater Cocktail, that might be funny. I mean, ultimately I'll take it off, I'll put something else on it, but maybe we'll do that. Let's go blue. Why not? See how it works out. And if it's rubbish, I'll test it out and I'll swap them around. I'll get a load of ether crystals and I can refund them. Refund the devotion points. Try out a few different ones and see which one looks like it works best on this build, because that would be useful for you if you actually see it happening, rather than me say, oh yeah, well I think this is the best one, and with no evidence to back it up, something that I've read or heard somewhere. But if I show you it, you can try it out against a few different groups and bosses at the same level. Probably when I get up to about level 15 or 16, round about Burridge outskirts, I can try it out there. Maybe go and try Salazar, see how many times I die fighting him. Right, do I want to go in this cave? Which isn't there. Okay. Come here, doggies. Right, that's level 6. It's going alright. Don't want any of... Actually, let's grab that. I'm going to grab Vindictive Flame while I'm leveling up. Why not? That's a toggle skill. Stick that on. I just put the toggle stuff on a different skill bar. I mean, I got that bounty key. You swap them over. It just means you can see what toggles to switch on straight away, and you don't accidentally click on it in a panic and turn it off. They might be better than the ones I've got. 52. Get in. Brutal. Oh, I got... How many hats have I got? What's that do? Oh, that's alright. Oh, physical damage retaliation. We'll hang on to that for a minute. Have some... Oh, come on. Throw it through the door. There you go. Right, Pharos, come here, mate. Eat my fire blast. Look at that go. See, that's alright. Wait till that green glock goes away. Right, how many of these am I going to be able to pick up? Yeah, quit whining. Can I pick anything else up? Should be able to get both of them. Right, let's go back and sell this stuff. Sometimes in these videos I don't show this happening, but I'll show you what I'm doing. Might be useful if I help somebody. Get my skill point first. Yeah, to get in here, you got to go through this door, then this one. I think the first, I don't know how many hours I played the game, I didn't realise you could come in here. Oh, I haven't got enough. Oh yeah. Right, I've probably lost all my ether crystals now. Yeah, I had just enough for that quest. That's great. I'll do. Did I? Oh no, I got a few. I got 3. That's all right. How much scrap have I got? I need. Hang on. I need 5 scrap. I've got 4. I'll get 1 from a quest in a minute. Why are you helping me? Did he give me scrap? No. This guy inside will give me some scrap, I reckon. Thanks, mate. Right, so that opens the prison up. Doing that quest. This will be scrap here, with a bit of luck. Yeah, I can do Barnabas' quest now. Milton. Yeah, this guy. I'm sure there's a decent gun they've got here. Where is it? Devil's Musket. Look at that, that's alright. I'm not going to use it, but... Right. Go and talk to what's-her-face in here. Spirit Guide. Don't have to talk to her. Get some XP for it. Level 7. Right, how are we doing? What am I going to do here? I'm going to leave that. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll do. Let's get my mastery up. Right, here we go. See, look. Nothing in there. That's the shared one, so what I'll do there is I'm just going to dump all those in there and start putting potions in there. Right. Yeah, that's just me. I just use shared stashes. I'm playing way too much hardcore, always use shared. Ooh, what's that gun do? Vitality, shields, better than what I've got. I'll get an offhand, don't want that, don't want any of that, don't want that, don't want that. Ooh, I'm going to hang on to that. Ooh, lightning, am I doing any? Not yet, get rid of that. What's that? Chaos damage, energy regen. What's that boast? Oh, hang on. Energy regen. Let's do that anyway. I'll be able to spam Blackwater Cocktail a bit more. What's that got on it? So that's 39, 18, 39. I'll keep that because of the lightning. I'll need the lightning sooner or later. Physical damage. Don't want that. Don't want that. Don't want that. Don't want that. Get rid of all this stuff. Yeah, that's how I like it to look. How much money have I got? Right, let's go and see if... Oh, what's his face down here has got any fire damage stuff. Or elemental. Did I spell that right? I don't know, maybe not. Right, this is a fire damage sword. Physical converted to fire. No. Any guns that are better than what I've got? Not really. 14%. At this point, I can't. Oh, belt. Fuck, what's that do? Offensive, defensive, pierce and cold. That does fire damage, burn damage and health. Can't be bothered buying that at the moment. Those things, that'll do. Right, okay. Let's get back into it. Yeah, I know. I didn't do the Barnos one. Don't worry about it. I'll come back there in a minute. I'm going to go and get the next rift up first. Let's see where... Quite fancy trying to kill that. What's his face? Pusquill. Because he'll be quite difficult. Where's the... Bit more scrap. Where's there he is. Right, Pusquill the Hoarder is in here. That shield that he always drops, somebody's something or other. That might have something on it. Yeah, that offhand's helping, look, I reckon. Yeah, my energy's coming back a bit better than it was before. That fire blast's really good. That's what I'm using here, not Blackwater. Right, okay, so what I'll do with him, have a Blackwater Cocktail, you, and then have some of this. So he's sitting in it. Well, I'm sitting in it. Right, keep an eye on my health. Right, energy's gone. Great. Shoot him a bit. No Shaman using a health pot. Right, have some of that. Right, I'll just use up the rest of my... Come on, die, mate. There we go. So what's that got? He always drops that. That's not a monster infrequent, but that's just something he always drops. Physical damage. Oh, that's not really much use. Pusquill's tail. Poison. Right, so I've got a few things. Anything any good? Well, that's better than what I've got. Anything's better than white stuff. That's... it's not really going to help, is it? Gun any good? No. Not better. 10% spirit. Okay. What you'll notice here is... Yeah, look. Weapon damage goes up a little bit because spirit's buffing the fire damage. It'll also buff the damage of that thing and that thing. Any more scrap? Oh, there's a body. Yeah, have some of that. Lodestone. Sell that. Yeah, at the moment I'm just picking everything up to sell. So I've got this idea in my head that I'm going to need money. Probably won't. Right, so what have we got so far? All my points I put into physique, and once I get to level 10 I'll start doing Shaman straight away, but for actually... Yeah, I might not put any more points in. I might just get to 10 and then I can get Wind Devils a bit quicker. Let's do that. Because the first point in the basic Wind Devil thing lets you summon 3 of them. Pretty sure about that. I hope that's right. Can't be telling you stuff that's a load of old cobblers. Where's that body? Oh, I don't know. Right. Oh, it's a stone. Flick that over. Scorching, right. Scorching's fire damage. That might be handy. Let's have a look at that now. Look at the range on that. That's that thing. That's got good range on it. Right, what did I just pick up? Look at that. Ooh. Fire damage, burn damage. Right, okay, this will be interesting. Right, so what I'll do temporarily is stick Blackwater Cocktail on that so it appears up here. So when I switch this over... Yeah, it goes up a bit, doesn't it? 21 to 28, so that's slightly better. Okay. Where's that gone? Alright. Do you notice with this, because it explodes, this actually is better at the moment than Blackwater Cocktail, I reckon. It's watch it clear that whole... Yeah. The blast wave is quite small. Oh look, Shrewd Silver Band of Scorching. This is going really well. Right, let's swap that round. So what we do here, let's have a look. What does that do? Offensive and defensive and energy. Defensive and energy. Let's swap that over. Stick that there. Get my fire stuff improved a bit. Chilled. That's a cold damage one. Oh, that's actually got one flat cold damage on it. Shame it's not fire or lightning. Amulet of Blood. Slightly better than what I've got, probably. Where's that? Bleeding damage. 2 energy regen. Yeah, I'll take all the energy regen I could get. I don't care about the bleeding damage, but the energy regen's good. See that fire blast? Brilliant, isn't it? This is to make up for all the videos where I just don't bother using components. So what that fire blast is, just in case you skipped ahead or whatever, that's coming from that Searing Ember on there. It gives you granted skill. What you'll notice in the early areas when you're running around is Searing Ember will give you that granted skill. That thingy there will give you a cold damage granted skill, and that thing will give you a lightning damage, like a bomb blast that centers on you and goes round. Takes things out that are close to you. Right, let's go and get that shrine. How about dogs? Oh, okay. Search the stump. Yeah, see, so Blackwater, look it up. Blackwater Cocktail, right? So there's that. Watch this lot come out of here now. There's Blackwater Cocktail. That thing's definitely more powerful at the moment. Right, what have I got? Tizzy. What level am I? Level 8 or something. Yeah, good. Be 10 soon. We can start messing about. Well, I'm not going to pick anything. I'm going to save those points, and then when I go Shaman, I'm just going to go get up to. I mean, I can make Blackwater Cocktail stronger, but I don't need to at the moment because I've got this other thing. That's brilliant. Yeah, energy's coming back faster now as well with that energy gear. This is great. Well, I'll stick one Blackwater Cocktail down so they can just spawn. Ah, so let's do a couple of them. And then just machine gun them with Fire Blast. Check out my caster skills and shoot the ones that are left. You know, I've got a bit more of that. Yeah, see, it's recharging quite well. I'll get a few more items with energy regen on them. And then later on get some ectoplasm on some ghosts and I'll be laughing. Right, let's turn, I'm going to turn those, I can't be bothered picking common items up anymore. Not really using the gun. I get something better. I don't mean a better weapon. I mean a weapon that's got better fire damage or whatever on it. At a boost to fire damage, I'll just swap it over and just see if I can cope with just being a caster this early on in the game. Probably not. It's good though. It's a good combo. You stick that Blackwater Cocktail on. Oh, look at that lot. See, Blackwater Cocktail, they have to walk through it. Walk. Yeah, they're walking, John. Look at them walking. Look at their legs. Look at that idiot. Chuck your flipping snowballs at me, mate. Right, let's go and get this next shrine. Oh, doggy, have some of that. Yeah, those things do bleed damage. Well, you notice you come in here in elite, and those things will hit you for bleed damage, and if you haven't got good bleed resistance, that's it for you. Get that bleed resistance up. What's this body got on it? Anything?
My My inventory.
Jacket of attack. Alright. Let's go. What's that got on it? Offensive. Oh yeah, that'll do. Hang on. Dump that. Right, what have we got going on here? Let's get rid of all this stuff. This white stuff, I don't want it. Right. Not all of it. Whatever. Right. Is that a body? No. See, some of those bodies aren't searchable, but... Oh, it's usually... okay. Sometimes there's some big thing up here with gear in it. Right. So, okay. Right, we'll do the shrine. We'll do the shrine. Mutagenic Ichor. What you find with that, I'll have a granted skill up. Does it have a granted? I'm sure it does. What is it? Mutagenic Glop. Yeah, so that's got a poison granted skill on it. So you got poison 1, fire 1, cold 1, lightning 1, wherever that's gone. Is there somewhere? There it is. Let's get this thing. Actually, I leveled up then, didn't I? See, when I've got a bunch of wind devils flying around, bringing down people's elemental resistance, this will be hilarious. The only thing I don't like about wind devils. Now, right, you think I've gone off at a tangent here? I haven't. If you play an Oathkeeper and you get those guardians of whatever, you cast them and there they are. And it's the same with the Nightblade and those spinny things that you cast and they're just there forever. But the Wind Devils have got, what's it, 18-second life. So you've got to keep an eye on how many. Like it'll put an icon there with how many are there. And every time one of them goes away, you'll have to re-summon it. That's the only thing I don't like about Wind Devils. It becomes a bit of a faff. But, as with a lot of the stuff I do, I will keep this build as simple as possible. So it's not a constant button mashing click fest. Nobody needs a button mashing click fest, because that'll detract from the actual fun aspect of the game. Oh, hello. Yeah, see? Deep mire, whatever. Just go away. Aggressive. Yeah, I need that. I don't even know where that's gone. Do I have anything decent on it? Cunning and spirit? No. What was that? Aggressive. Where's that gone? Oh, Demolitionist. 2 to Blackwater Cocktail. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. Right, swap that over and we'll stick that on there. See what I did? I mean, that is cold damage and whatever. I don't care. It's got Cunning Spirit plus 2 to Blackwater Cocktail on it. So I've no longer got a gun, but I've got plus 2 to Blackwater Cocktail without having to level up. Hopefully you're watching this and you're thinking, apart from thinking he doesn't know what he's doing, he shouldn't be doing that. You should be thinking, well, that looks fun. I can't wait to try this build out. Look at that go. Wait till you see the Wind Devils running around doing all this as well. Because I'll stick Tsunami or something on the Wind Devils and they'll just be funny. I don't even know where the Tsunami comes from if you put it on Wind Devils, whether it comes from them or from me. Hopefully it'll come from them. Look at these prats. They're fighting each other. Yeah. Don't worry too much about fighting each other. Oh yeah, I keep thinking I've got a gun. I haven't got a gun, have I? Oh, this is alright. Right, there's Neegan. Have some of this. Watch him go now. He's a bit of a fire guy, so he's probably a bit resistant to it. Looks like he's got Vindictive Flame on him. Right. There was something of thunder there. That'll be lightning damage. What's that? Boots. Where's that gone? Oh, put them straight on. Nice. Not any good? Defensive cold. 66. Oh yeah, let's do that. Just for the armour. Why not? I mean, it doesn't make much difference on hand armour, but... Right, did I level up? Oh, I did. Didn't even notice that. Sorry, wasn't paying attention. Right, I'm not going to bother. Like I said, I'm saving those points up so it'll just get me to Wind Devils a bit quicker. I get to 10, I should have 9 points. That's not going to be enough. You know, I don't think that'll be enough. Might be, don't know.
My inventory is full.
Alright, my inventory's full. Okay. I'll take the hint. See, I do that all the time. Go to the wrong rift. Right, what I'll do, let's go and... I'll just do this just to get some XP, why not? Is this enough scrap? Glad I could help. Right, I'm going to be... I'll do anything else in here and I'm going to get to... Oh, I was just selling stuff. I'm like, okay. So what you can do fire damage to search for stuff. Way up, hang on. Oh my god, okay. Let's have some of that. I should have done it before. Fire damage plus 2. Can I afford it? How much is that? 1,200. Oh, yeah. Fire damage. I didn't really need that, did I? Some guns. Yeah, so when you sell... Oh, hang on. When you sell stuff... If you don't want to sell stuff with fire damage on it, if you put fire damage up there, say I was trying to sell that gun, it highlights it because it's got fire damage on it. But all the rest of this stuff... Haha, alright, yeah, so say I went to sell that by accident, I'll go, oh, look at that. Fire damage, burned down. That's just awesome, we'll have some of that. And if you sell it and then buy it back, it doesn't cost you anything. Because if you hover over it, it says buy back original sell value, so whatever rubbish price you sold it for, you basically offensive, no. Acid damage, spirit, defend, no, 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 no. I'll wait till I get what's the face and I'll take the Searing Ember off that. I'll actually stick it in stash for now. What about these rings? Energy regen, casting speed, no. Cold, no. 12 plus 1. Okay, we'll have some of that. That'll put my damage up. Get rid of that. I'll get some better stuff sooner or later. Right, let's go and dump something. Keep an eye on the time. I don't know how long I've been doing this. Hang on, how long have I been playing? This is where you see how many times you've died. Oh, almost 45, well, 38 minutes, that's alright. Right, so let's dump that. Let's go into my personal stash and just stick, I could do something with that later. How many Slith Necklace? Oh, I got 3, I could do that quest. Hang on. Oh, yeah. I haven't done any. No quest to help Kasparov, Slave Biloth the Corruptor, Milton Hart. Milton! Let's go and get Milton. Milton's a bit of a... Oh, hello. Milton's a bit of a wally. We'll go and get him and we'll get Julius Thingy. I'm definitely going to be level 10 any second. Kill a few more Slith down here. How far did I come down here? Hang on a sec. Oh, yeah. Yeah, doggies. You can have some of that. Oh, he's quite strong. Oh yeah, I've had to go and sell stuff, didn't I? Oh, I missed that. Oh, okay. Any totems? Zombie, boom. Zombie, boom. Level 10. Right. So you got all sorts of all sorts of options. You could keep powering ahead as a demolitionist because it's obviously working. Final march, that'll do for now. I want those molten walkers really though. I mean, molten walkers seem to drop all the time, but I bet I don't get any. Get a pet bone off this dude. Here we go, look. Frostbite. There was a chance that... Oh, actually, I wonder if that's got better... Increases energy regen by 42. Oh, it's got lightning. Right, okay. So what I was going to do... Physique. Yeah, it says you could keep powering on. You could get up to there, do all sorts of stuff, but I'm not going to. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go straight into Shaman. That's what I want, isn't it? Now I want to get to that. How many do I need? Yeah, next level I'll be able to get a Wind Devil. As with all of these builds, I'm not saying that's what you have to do, but that's what I've chosen to do, and it's going to, well, trust me, it's going to work-ish. I think it will be alright. But because it's going to be an elementalist either way. Look at Milton go. Look, he's off his box. Look at him. Look at him. He's hyperactive. Have some of that. Yeah, I know, Milton. I know. Tell me all about it. See, he's a fire guy, so it's like... Look at my energy, though. That's really good. It's going down, but it's not... I'll just stop firing for a bit, and it will come back. He's quite strong, and because he's a fire dude, I think he's resistant to it to a certain extent. I'll just hit him with my weapon. There you go. Have some of that. Milton's cask, sheltering, physical damage. Yeah, War Chief's glory, physical damage. Of course, it's all going to be physical damage, isn't it? Because why wouldn't it be? Shotgun. Right, what have we got? So that's all right. It's no good to me. It's a gun. Milton's hat. It's no good to me. Right? Are they any good? Cunning. Cunning, movement speed, nah. Ooh, a green, pierce, cold, lightning, resist, I can't be bothered. Read that. Is that any good? Yeah, I'll do. Now the reason I swapped that round is that thing's only got offensive, that thing's got physique, spirit, offensive, energy regen, primal strike. Yeah, it's lit up because I'm a shaman, but don't worry about that. I don't think I might just sell them, can't be bothered keeping them. Right, so I've got that thingy done. I'll go and do Villoth. Let's just get this dude sorted out first. I felt vindicated, I really did. Alright. And this amulet might be worth wearing if I can't remember which one I've got. Unfortunately, Milton's toast. Right. Where's that thing? There it is. Fire, damage, energy, regen, health. I can't be bothered. Let's sell all this junk. Don't want that, don't want that. Don't want that. Physique and cunning. I'm going to hang on to that. Might physique. Oh, no, I can't be bothered. Well, hang on, that's spirit on it. 4%. Pierce, cold, lightnings. No. Physical, no. Health, no. Cunning, whatever. Okay. Actually, let's just go and dump that other junk while I'm here. We're going to do Villoth. Right. Anything else? No. Oh, actually. Let's just go and... Because I'll forget. If I don't do it, I'll forget. We'll go back to Wightmire Rift. There's a couple of things to do here. Let's go and cash in... I'm not going to wear the ring, because the ones I've got are pretty good. I'll just get the XP. So where I'm going here is... That's that cave where the shrine was in. But up here, there's these guys, and the one's got a quest. He wants 3 Slith Necklaces. What might that be? Will these suffice? Thank you. And then you get halfway decent ring. That's what you get. So if you haven't got anything decent on, damage to beast, 1.2 energy regen, inclusive the point. Actually, let's stick that on. Why not? You can check this guy as well. Let's have a look what he's got. Let's put Demolitionist in, because there you go, look. Item for sale. Right, lightning damage. Cunning spirits. There's 4% and 5%. I got 5 and 5. 2 to Blackwater. I don't think that's not better than what I've got. But, you know, you might get a green one. You might get because that's sacrificial. There's better ones later, I think. I'm not sure. Anyone else got them? Right? So you can look for Shaman. See if there's any. No. Okay, fire damage. Yeah, so there's all. Yeah. Anything you get that adds stuff to skills is worth getting. What's that got on it? No. 6% fire, 2 energy regen, vitality, 14% vitality resistance. That's pretty good at this point in the game. Oh, I don't know whether to get. How much is that? 164. Let's leave it for now. I'm not going to go crazy buying things. Right, let's go and do. Actually, let's do Isaac's stash. That's down here, I think. Where is it? It's down here. There's a house. It's through this wall. Up here, look. Alright, where's the house? There it is. See, they're all fighting each other, which is. Oh no, I'll have some of that. Might as well show you, you know, all the different quests around here. Well, the ones I remember. If you go down to this house, there's a guy down here who's dying, and he says, "Go and get my stash." You can go and get the stash without the quest, but if you do it with the quest, you get some XP. You don't get the XP from finding the stash unless you've got the quest. You just get the loot and whatever. And there's a good set of retaliation damage shoulders in there. Look at that thing. There's a slim chance one of these boys will drop the key as well to Salazar's area. You know, the, what's it called? A strange key. Not today though. No. Right, there's Isaac. Isaac. There must be something I can do. Yeah, leave you to die. And then his mate or his missus or someone's dead here, so you can just nick her stuff. Anyone else? No? Right. So the way you do this quest, okay, so doesn't matter where I am. I'm going to go back to Wightmire, no, Foggy Bank Rift. So I was in that house. I'll show you where that was on the map now. You doing, mate? Have some of that. Right. So that house, I came down here, that house was there. So you get the quest from Isaac and then go back to this thing and then just go across the top of the, like the top bit of the map. You can watch on pointing at the screen with my hand. That's really going to work, isn't it? You keep your eye on that and you can see where I am going around the top of the map. And you'll eventually get to a bit where you think you can't go any further, but you can. Right, so there's this bit here. You get to there and you think, oh, I can't go anywhere. Of course you can. Look, you can just walk across that. Now, because I've got the quest, let's kill these dragonflies. Swarms of insects and all sorts of stupidity. Right, because I got the quest, it's there. Look, Isaac's stash of sacrifice. If you didn't have the quest, the stump that it's in would still be there. There it is. Look. And then his spaulders will come out, 250 XP, that was worth the walk, wasn't it? So you get that. Physique, cunning, increases armour. See all those resistances on there. They're pretty good, but... Ooh, what's that? Fire damage, 10%. Cold, frostburn, offensive, energy regen. That's got energy regen on it, right? Let's have some of that. Anything with energy regen, I'm just going to wear it. 6% of physique and cunning. Damage would go down if I equip that, but watch it go down now. Hang on, it'll go down a little bit. Yeah, look, it's gone down a little bit, but they look nice. So, you know, whatever. Oh, what was that book? Hang on. Oh, that could have been good. Right. I'm not going to do Viloth now. I'm going to call it before I go in there. Viloth can be the start of the next episode. Don't want to make these too long. How long have I been running around? Almost an hour. And with that nonsense in Grimtools, it's probably pushing an hour. Right. Hopefully, that was everything you wanted it to be. It was everything I wanted it to be. Quick summary. I put all my points into physique. I took Demolitionist first. I grabbed that. I grabbed this. That's got 3 points in it. It's got 2 from that knife I'm holding. And then I went Shaman. And what I'm going to do next, level up, is stick a point in there to get... How many have I got in there? 9. Yeah, I'm going to put 1 point in there, and then I will grab Wind Devils, and then I will start making my way up to that, which will give me the elemental resistance reduction to enemies that I smat with my Wind Devil. And that's pretty much it. Right, thank you for watching. Sorry if that sounded a little bit rushed towards the end, trying to fit it all into an hour, and I bet I don't. Might have to do some editing. I probably won't. And I'll catch you in the next episode. I hope this was, well, you voted for it. Well, even if you didn't, I'll say you did. And thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode.